Well, here we are. It is the 4th day of motorcycle season. Quebec has a snow tire law, so we're not allowed to ride without snow tires from December 15th to March 15th. And now the season is officially open. It's been open for 4 days, and this is what we get. Hey guys, Motor Riley here. 4th day of motorcycle season, and we just got 25 centimeters of snow, just a little less than a foot. So kids are happy, no school, and I was hoping to be playing with my GoPro 3 on my motorcycle, but since it's snowed in and it's got a dead battery, I thought I'd put it on the old bumper of the truck and goof around. So we'll start off in two-wheel drive. I've got traction control off and stability control off. Woo! Well, can't even get going. So I guess it's time to put it in four-wheel. Okay, we're in four-wheel drive. Give her. Put it in gear. There we go. All right. Let's kick it out of 4. Now we're back in 2. So yeah, all the electronic nannies are off. So if we take this corner, we just give it a little dab of gas. Woo! Woo! Oh, I didn't bring a tripod, so I'm using my toque as a tripod. There we go. So yeah, it's kind of more fun to leave it in two-wheel drive. Out in Saskatchewan, where my family's from, the saying out there is more like, the only difference between two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive is that in four-wheel drive you're really stuck. So here out in the suburbs that's not much of an issue. So here's a nice little turn, got a stop sign, and there's no cars around the corner. So as you can see with the nannies off, it's a little bit slide happy. If I hit the magic button, and now everything's back on, we'll turn right here. Traction control's kicking in and spoiling all of my fun. So here, let's just try a, this will be a kind of a full throttle acceleration. You can hear the computer's fighting, and we're not going too fast. Now if I pop it into four-wheel high, so now we're in four-wheel high. Forward motion. One thing I've noticed with this truck is that when you're in four-wheel drive, the stability control and the traction control, you don't really feel it as much. The problem with this truck though is that it does not have a open center differential, so as soon as you put it in four-wheel drive, the front and rear axles are locked, and you pretty much have to only be on a loose surface. You can't drive around in this truck on pavement in four-wheel drive. You can actually destroy the driveline, so we try to avoid doing that whenever we can. But it is nice to have all that crap when you're in two-wheel drive, because you can be going around a corner and hit that little icy spot, and if you're not paying 100% attention, you do feel the stability control kick in. And the stability control is kind of interesting, because what it actually will do is it'll actually apply the brakes to only one wheel. So if you start to slide, it'll actually just put the brakes on the inside right wheel or something to make you straighten out. So let's go back into 2 high. And this road here hasn't been plowed yet. So I don't have winter tires on either, which is not helping me. So this is kind of this is an all-terrain truck tire, but it's not really a good winter tire. And what you're seeing here, woo, we're not going fast now. I'll just pop it into 4. What the hell? So what you're seeing here is pretty typical for winter in Montreal. We don't usually get this much snow when we get a snowfall, but we always get 4 or 5 of these a year. And the city's pretty well equipped for this kind of thing. So today, oddly enough, the schools were closed, which is quite rare. Normally, the kids would still go to school on a day like today. But I think it had something to do with the bus drivers not wanting to drive in this. And even on a day like today, the airport will still be functioning. You know, life goes on. It's not really considered a major disaster here. Now you're going to see a tractor here as I go by them. Most people here use a snow contractor to clear their driveways, and that would cost you about $200, $250 a year to have a guy come as often as necessary to clear the snow. So this is kind of the typical road conditions here. Now I'm in 4-wheel drive. If you got 4-wheel drive, the stability control and the traction control on, you got to work pretty hard to get this truck sideways. So. And now we're coming up on one of the snow removal tractors. Most of them will use that rear mount snow plow, so they can back in, drop it down right in front of your garage door, and then just pull forward. So I'm going to leave my car out of the driveway so that the tractor can get in. Well, here we are, March 19th, a little bit of snow, and we're going to the post office. Now we're in 2-wheel drive, traction control on, stability control on. They have plowed the street, but it's still pretty icy. Alright, our first little corner. Now I can't go crazy fishtailing here because, of course, people have parked on both sides of the road, which makes it a pretty tight fit for this silly truck. Ooh, a little slippery there. Our snow removal guys are out in force. Okay, so you see, a lot of people have their cars out of their driveways because they are trying to let the snowplow get into their driveway and let the contractor get in there and do his thing. Little ABS action. Butt slide there. Now you can see when we get to the main roads, they are a little better in terms of plowing, but I'm trying to get going. Whoa! Whoa! There's a guy who just ran a stop sign in a snowstorm. It's always nice. And the guy, he just ran that stop sign, and now he just ran the next one because he has learned nothing from almost being plowed into. Jeez, gotta love guys like that, eh? I'm running a little test here. I've got 3 GoPros running. Whoa! This tripod sucks. When I shot a video earlier today, I had a toque. I was using my toque and I had the camera balanced on the toque, and that actually was working better than this tripod. Whoa! And I'm trying to get going here and it is real slippery. And if I had half a brain, I would just pop it into 4-wheel drive. But that would make for some pretty dull video. Alright, here we go. Slippity slidey. Well folks, that's it. That is day 4 of motorcycle season in beautiful Montreal.